Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in
Today
we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns.
Center black. Insert.
Cade York set to do the honors here, and we are underway from Cleveland. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here we go. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it?
You already know. You already know, Mr. Watson.
They catch it, you tackle
that shit ain't gonna. Oh, we got Waddles right there.
Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks
of hell no.
After the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out.
I ain't Toby. Respectful.
It's a big play there for Miami. 55 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him.
Oh, look at the pig. Oh, my God.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball and moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, surgical.
Complete.
Surgical.
And the tackle going to
pass like me. What a pass.
We see this happen.
What a fucking pass.
Defender, it's like watching a bad movie.
seen that shit, DJ? You seen that shit? That shit crazy.
But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
So
you had to.
That for a chain mover. They're all the way down.
Evolution of surgical. That's it.
1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll go down at the 28.
Go.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's what
I've been rusted lately.
Doing their job.
I've been rusted lately.
A little bit more.
Let's
Offensive
go.
linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play, extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Down right around the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Now Cade York for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Well, now how about this return? The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Ready up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. They go up the middle with Chubb. And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Watson. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Left with no option here but to throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there, because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Chubb on the counter. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have moved out in front. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And this will go out of bounds, and my goodness, he didn't even get that thing to the 30. Watson on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson, nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. York able to send this one through, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Watson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Looking to pass. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And this throw will be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there was no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets this up past the 30.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Watson. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play. And Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted,
set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word
Yes, I did. Locked him out.
Instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
Can't do nothing.
Crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running
Can't
play.
do nothing. I don't mean.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb.
Oh, good job.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for the run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of apology on that one, huh?
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Ain't good, though. Not better than me.
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
This is going to be the end zone.
Go.
He'll be brought down shy
I'm
of the
having fun out here
20, so
today.
the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run off the win, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
On this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff. They have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This time it's 3rd and 3. Watson now to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football,
there he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Talk about flipping the script. That punt return, 86 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. They have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. The return from his end zone is Grant. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Browns' drive about to get started. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on third down, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Desperation time. Watson on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Greg Newsome up to make the stop. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the
He's here.
That means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage.
Yeah.
Timeouts in order to get the ball.
What's up with it, sir?
But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep
He's all time.
The clock at the 2-minute warning. And Tua going to slide it the first down.
Oh, yeah. He's here.
So there you go. Save your best.
Talk to me. Go on, send it to me.
Situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Dolphins have it.
Hey.
Welcome you back in. They've got a
hey, man, get your little bit of ass. What you want, nigga? Get your little bit of ass. I don't want to talk to you, man. I will give it to you in a minute. Well, you follow me around, nigga. Send me $1,000.
Get this one down to about the 10-yard.
Send me $1,000 for my fan club, man.
So it's 2nd and 9.
Don't send me $1,000. I don't talk to you about my fan club.
Should be in no hurry to run a play really fast.
Boy, I tell you, man. You must have made some money off me, because you like a paparazzi, man. My pictures make money, man. Look, people pay good money to see Hall run. Yes, sir. We about to.
And this is caught. And that could
man, hey, you right back in the group starting that bullshit again. Starting that bullshit again. There you go. Don't nobody want to see your family and shit. Don't be posting no family pics and shit like that.
2-point conversion to tie it.
I'm gonna take it. Hey, we're gonna do. Hey, I'm gonna put it like this. We're trying to get a win. We're trying to get a win.
Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
Well, I tell you, have you played him?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on fourth down.
That might be a good game.
They did in this close game late. Now
I'm still up on this nigga, man. 4-3, man. But the nigga, he got me 3 straight. I was in a slump, though.
There's a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But hey,
man, sit your little ass down, man.
Defend in that situation, and they got it done.
It ain't you.
Multiple defenders get
it ain't you.
And that is the 6th time he's been sacked.
Garbage ass. You just seen it. I'm waiting on you, Box.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great
I'm trying to get a win.
Hey,
Hey, that's my biggest fan, man. This little nigga, man, he's like the paparazzi, man. That's one of my biggest fans. What?
But in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it.
Look, the nigga stared at me. The nigga, hey, I whooped that nigga, him and his brother. When I whooped them niggas, boy, them niggas can't sleep, man. Them niggas, boy, they be so prepared for me when I get back on. Man, they be waiting on me to go. I can't. I told you, look, I wasn't on 5 minutes. The niggas popped in. Nigga don't ever pop in. Hey, man, we trying to get a win. Look, they pay good money to see how I run. All right, man. Get your ass out of here. What the motherfucker follow me around like a paparazzi?
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
All right.
Runs over it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
He's all time.
That was an excellent come from behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter.
Won't be long
Both
now.
Offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever,
Won't be
because
long
the
now.
deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind victory?
Oh, call the play.
This one for a while.
Brady run my off all time. Accompanied by a hog-led defense. Coming out of slump, man. We trying to get out this slump. Let's go, bro. Okay. Go, let's go. Come in, young man. Let's go. Let's get it together. That's a hog-led defense. Let's get it together. All right, let's get it together. Dean. Eyes wide open, Dean. That's right. That's right. Way to be there, baby day. Way to be there. Way to be there. Get acclimated. We all right. Get acclimated. Get acclimated. We all right. Acclimated. Go. Acclimated. Damn, I was in there. I was in there, boy. You fucked your guy. You fucked up. That's all right. Let's go. Damn.